Here's an AMI This Week shortcut with Jillian Gillis.
Hey, down? Yes, down, thank you. Amy is a golden retriever. She is white in color. She is a very goofy girl.
Chris Dyer is a volunteer puppy raiser for the CNIB Guide Dogs program. Amy is a 9-month-old future guide dog on playtime at the park.
I started working from home and I saw a fit. We were in the middle of a pandemic where there really wasn't many places to go, so I thought, what better way to give back than to take on raising a puppy?
Volunteer puppy raisers are a critical part of the CNIB Guide Dog program, and more are needed. During the pandemic, applications for CNIB Guide Dogs increased by 375%, and since then have remained steady. Laura Kennedy, apprentice puppy raising supervisor for CNIB Guide Dogs, explains.
When the pandemic happened, people weren't able to travel to the States or internationally to get guide dogs, which is often pretty common otherwise. So not only has demand for guide dogs gone up, but supply was quite low for a little while, and CNIB is working really tough to expand our program. So we're doing what we can to recruit volunteer puppy raisers and boarders, because we wouldn't have the program and therefore wouldn't have guide dogs without our volunteers to help us raise them in that first initial stage. Good. We've been working on her dog distraction a little bit lately.
Yes, we have.
Perfect.
The Commons have been a great place for that.
Yes.
Just getting around with all the dogs walking around there. So that's definitely been nice for her. Sit.
Puppy raisers provide a safe, loving home for our pups. A big part of the role is working closely with the puppy raising supervisor, so myself in the Halifax area, to help teach the dog basic obedience, so various basic cues, as well as making sure that they're comfortable in different environments that they would be in as a guide dog.
People often ask, what is it like doing this? Is she always working? Do you get to play with her? And the answer is absolutely we do. Anytime she's out of her vest, she really is just a puppy. So CNIB, it's a phenomenal program where there's zero cost to myself to do any of this puppy raising. All of her vet bills are taken care of, all of her food's taken care of, all of the training's taken care of. So it's really all they ask from me is my time.
Typically, puppy raisers provide a home to a puppy until they are 12 to 15 months old.
Then they go to our canine campus, which is located in Carleton Place, Ontario. A lot of the puppy raisers kind of equate that as sending the dog off to college. And basically they work with our guide dog trainers and guide dog mobility instructors there for usually about 4 to 6 months. And then they are matched with a client if it's a good fit, and they do some training together before they graduate together as a team.
Shelley Adams is the manager for community engagement at CNIB Nova Scotia. Rookie is a CNIB Guide Dog graduate.
I got Rookie in September 2020. We bonded right away, and he's an amazing dog, so I knew that right from the beginning. I can't imagine not having a guide dog in my life. It's been so amazing. The independence that I have with the dog and the confidence that I feel when I'm out in the community. For me, personally, it doesn't even compare to using a white cane, and I can't even imagine not having a dog.
Yes, way, good girl, thank you. That was very
Back at the park, puppy raiser Chris and puppy Amy are finishing up their play session.
The eventual end date with Amy is something that I personally try not to think about too much. It's absolutely going to be difficult. I know that Amy has a bigger purpose and is going to do a lot more for somebody else than she could ever do for me. She's changed my life and impacted me, but she'll do a lot more for somebody else.
Currently, the CNIB is recruiting puppy raisers in Halifax, Winnipeg, Regina, Toronto, and several other cities across Canada. For more information, visit CNIB.ca.